Kohachiro Minyata's Shakuhachi, the Japanese bamboo flute. Now, if you're not a seasoned Shakuhachi listener, if it's something that you have not listened to very much, you kind of have to approach these albums as an ambient album, because it is definitely something I think that can be hang back in the background and be used as wallpaper music. But I studied Shakuhachi for several years, so for me, listening to these albums is helping me to reconnect with that style of music and to continue growing my listening to the repertoire attached to the instrument. And this particular album is good for that because it's an example of what they call honkyoku, which is a style of shakuhachi music that's epitomized by a very specific set of repertoire. And these pieces are very closely connected to Zen Buddhism and meditation techniques. It's a lot of the music, if you're familiar with the Komuso monks who wear the baskets over the head, you'll see videos and movies of these guys playing. That's the kind of music they're playing. And it's very strongly connected to the breath and breathing, more so than it is to like beat or something like that. Melodies are driven along by how the performer breathes and interacts with the instrument through just an almost normal breathing pattern. Now, to the Western ear, there is aspects of shakuhachi playing that are easy to overlook. For example, a shakuhachi the instrument itself has five finger holes in it. But every note on the instrument has, of course, a pitch that goes with it, but there's also like a tonal quality that makes it, unique. So even though you play a certain note with a certain fingering and you have another note with a certain fingering, the goal is not necessarily to make those notes sound the same. Each note has its own character, and the artist is supposed to find that character for each one of those notes and the way that they connect with each other as part of their learning of the instrument. It's extremely nuanced and extremely challenging, and even though you listen to an album of this, it sounds like there are these kind of random sounds on there, or there's kind of like breathy points. It sounds like he's not getting sounds out that, are pristine flute sounds. That's the way it's supposed to sound. Every single one of those things is practiced and reproduced and is part of the music. So don't take for granted any of the details you listen to when you listen to this music, because it is all there and part of the repertoire. And Kohachiro Minyata on this album really brings them out beautifully.